Welcome everyone to another episode of Chevalier, where we are here to help men and women find happy and healthy relationships. And like always, it don't matter whether you're black, white, Asian, Hispanic, Puerto Rican, South American, or even the penguins in Antarctica. Pretty much everybody wants relationships. I think that most people don't want to admit it because it makes them feel like they're less than independent. I used to say most people, but I'm going to pretty much say everybody. Obviously, things happen in people's lives where they don't get that opportunity, but I think pretty much everybody wants a relationship. It's just about how you go about it. And with that said, I want to open up the floor and say that in my Facebook group, on Instagram, I got a lot of messages for the pictures I put up promoting men being in a situation where they're appreciated for their hard-earned money. I once had a young lady 2 days ago who was married and say, "Oh, well, my husband was watching your video and he was saying that that he finished make him he want to be appreciated more. He finna go out and go to a gentleman's club, and you're the one that's advocating for men not taking care of their families." And I had to correct her because all I've said, especially since the first day I started these videos, was that men need to put themselves in a position where they feel appreciated. And I think that sometimes there's a misconception that, let's treat our women like queens and love and give them everything. And then a man should just go out and work and then just come home and just sit in a chair and just do whatever he's told to do until he goes to work the next day. And it's like, no. Just like we promote the value of our women and them being happy and finding a man that makes them happy, men deserve to do the same thing. And the funniest thing is I've never promoted men to do to do anything to find the woman they're looking for that I wouldn't expect women to do. This is why these videos have been sometimes offensive to some women, because I'm actually telling guys to go out and spend their money where they feel valued, where they feel appreciated, to leave these relationships that are not appreciating their hard work. Men who are going out to spend all this money, paying bills, buying dinners and gifts and flowers and perfumes and everything you want, take you on trips, and then all they get is the bare minimum. All they get is, well, thank you. Or, the guy I saw on a platform who took a young lady out on a $600 date, showed the receipt, you know what I'm saying? And then at the end of the date, all he got was the church pat on the back, and she said, "Well, I'm just looking for a friend right now." When she could have been upfront with him and said, "Hey, I'm not looking for a relationship with you," and then he could have materialized that to decide if he wanted to continue with that endeavor, knowing that she's not interested, or go somewhere else. Or he could have took that $600, went somewhere where he was going to be appreciated, maybe spent only two, still had four, and had the time of his life, and left out there feeling much happier than he did when he spent $600 on a date that he got rejected for. I'm not in the business of male versus female, men versus women, because to me, the purpose of helping people find happy and healthy relationship is bridging that gap. And that's why you always hear me speak about what women need to do, but you also, if you look at my videos, I talk a lot about what men need to do also, because I think both sides need to do more as a whole in order to find what they're looking for. And that's why so often I tell men, if you're looking for a relationship with a woman that will love you, you need to do A, B, C, and D. You need to become disciplined. You need to become a man of integrity. You need to have morals, and you need to have ethics. But I also make a strong point to let women know you need to be fit. I'm not saying be a stick figure and be 120 pounds, but you need to be fit or proportionate. You need to be feminine. You need to be friendly. You need to be loving. Most importantly, you need to be consistent. Because a lot of women feel they don't have to do anything to find the man they want. And it's just like, yes, you do. And so more and more men are turning to alternatives, I will say gentlemen's clubs, and places like gentlemen's clubs, because they want to go somewhere where they feel appreciated. And when a man is with a woman, he don't feel appreciated, unfortunately, based on blackdemographics.com, which are statistics by black people for black people, 28% of men cheat because they don't feel appreciated. And I'm not saying some of them are just not greedy, because a percentage of them probably are. But the other percentage are men who don't feel appreciated. They don't feel loved. They don't feel like their hard work going out into the world to slay the dragon, to become successful, to work more hours and more shifts and try to get that raise and move up the ladder. They don't feel that when they come home to the women they love and appreciate, that is being valued. Because so often I hear young ladies talk about, get you a man that makes money. Great. I'm for that. I want women to be successful in finding the men they want. But just as important, I want men to be as successful in finding the women they want. And sometimes that could be offensive to some young women, modern women, because they feel like that men shouldn't have that opportunity. Well, if he's with me, he accepts things the way I am. Cool, great. So then when he decides to spend his money in a gentleman's establishment and not on helping you put $30 in your gas tank, don't be upset. When you see him at a restaurant with another young lady at Del Frisco's, don't be upset. When you see him helping a woman, co-signing for a woman to get a car, when he wouldn't even go have with you on a sandwich at Subway, don't be upset. Because the number one issue that I tell most modern women who are my clients or who I deal with is that you don't spend enough time caring about what the man wants. It's always what you want. How to make you happy. But when I sit down and have focus groups with men, very rarely do I hear guys say, my woman, she took the time to care about what makes me happy on a consistent basis. Or a brother can't get a consistent phone call. It's like, I hear from you Sunday and I won't talk to you again till Thursday. And it's like, oh, hey, what's up? So it's like, you want me to be consistent with my giving, but you can't be consistent with seeing if I exist or how my days went or if I'm even alive. And then you don't even get a phone call a lot of the times. And this is what guys are telling me. They're not even getting a phone call. They're getting a text message, a generic, hey, how you doing, one-line message. So I always found it bewildering how there are women who get upset with men for spending their money in places where they feel appreciated. And I tell you men, please, if you do not feel appreciated in your relationship where you're spending your money, please leave. Give the woman the respect of letting her know that she's not doing her part. Give her a chance to fix whatever is making you feel unappreciated. And if then it's still not fixed, then leave. But I will say to the men that you have to at least communicate with your woman to let her know what she's not doing so you can give her a chance to fix it. Because sometimes I think that's an issue too. Guys are not giving women that chance to know that there's an issue. It's like, oh, well, I'm going to go off with Cindy. Well, it's like, before you go off with Cindy, did you give your girl a chance to fix whatever the issue was? Did you talk to your wife? Did you sit down and have a look at you in the eyes, face to face, and say, hey, this is the issue, and give her a chance? Because a lot of times, fellas, we're not giving our women a chance to fix what the issue is in the first place. Give a woman a chance to at least know that there's an issue. Give her a chance to decide if she wants to fix the issue, and then move appropriately, move accordingly. And then at that point, nobody's wasting their time. Men, spend your money where you feel appreciated. You've earned it, you've worked for it, and no woman is entitled to your money that you worked hard for. If you want to go to a gentleman's club, go to a gentleman's club and go as often as you want. Take care of your bills and your business first, but after you've done all that, go enjoy yourself. Your girlfriend, or if she ain't your wife, she ain't entitled to nothing anyway. So stop feeling entitled to give money to women who are not your wives, because they ain't entitled to nothing. Until next time, guys, appreciate yourself, love yourself, keep your money in your pockets, and take it somewhere where it's going to be appreciated. Till next time, peace. We gone.